Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Lux mid lane into an Ahri. We are going to be doing First Strike Lux for massive gold generation. I've been doing Malignance recently and it feels pretty dang good. Usually I was like not really a fan of Malignance because I mean, Ludens does give like more AP and stuff, but since First Strike has kind of like become a more staple thing for a lot of people, I've been really enjoying using it because cashback is like super good right now after they buffed it, where every single time you buy an item, you get money back. So it's kind of a big deal. Damn, I'm surprised that she actually was able to juke that. But I guess she's only using her W, so kind of makes sense. Lux is all about just landing your E or Q whenever they go for minions and then just doing auto attack trades because honestly, the chances of you being able to beat somebody without doing the auto attack trades usually is quite bad, but dang, that one last auto attack could have been so good there. If I flash auto attack, Q auto attack, I can kill, but I also could overextend and get myself killed, which would be bad. This is almost kill threat angle. Uh, I mean, she is very low and stuff. I think that she might just try to base, though, because even Kha'Zix is here, and I'm just gonna ward and try to keep this, like, somewhat frozen for myself. This wave state is kind of strange, too, because I'm, like, trying to get around the minions because they're, like, minion blocking me a little bit. It's not bad, though. You want to just try to go for her when she confidently goes for a certain minion, which will probably just be the cannon. But she's pretty respectful about it. The good news, though, is that she's been getting pressured pretty hard this laning phase, and you can see that her CS per minute's already pretty bad. I'm up 7 farm already, because all we're doing is that every single time that she steps up for minions, we just use our ability to try to poke. It's not the easiest to land on Ahri, but it's still, like, decent. I didn't hit her, but that's still okay. Looks like she's looking for a charm angle, but I'm up 11 farm, so once again, she's just been, like, trying to not die to me, which is perfect, because, I mean, this is a really good spot to be in. The mana cost of our Q plus E combo is kind of perfect. She just panicked hard, so she'll just die. That charm was a bit wild, but I don't think that I need to use anything here to run away from this guy, so we got this person's flash. My wave state, mid lane, is ruined, but this guy's still chasing. That's crazy. I'm just going to have to run even further away, but at least this Neferi is kind of wasting their time somewhat. It's not, like, completely wasted, but they're just spending a lot of effort trying to kill me. And that's, like, a lot of time that they could have done to, like, base and go somewhere else. So nice, we got a little solo kill onto this guy. Just to recap, this is probably like master tier elo for the opponents and everybody else in the game. And we're up farm still, even though it's going to obviously be kind of crappy that I missed a bunch of farm, but that's because Neferi spent so much time trying to stop me, and we have a decent amount of gold gen already from our first strike, which is awesome, because that's really what we're hoping for. We're trying to, like, this type of rune page, I would say, does, of course, lower the amount of damage you deal, because, I mean, Comet is definitely superior for damage aspects, but the payoff of being able to fully complete an item and then be able to, like, get enough money as if you'd get a free kill is really nice. She doesn't land her ability onto me. She got pressured pretty hard. Neferi doesn't even have flash here, so I'll just get hit by this, but overall, this is, like, a pretty good spot to be in still. I'm just going to pink her inside that brush because she ran away from it, so it's, like, a good angle to just put down some vision control in the area. It's not bad. I'm about to reach level 6. I mean, it's not that easy to usually get a kill onto somebody. Oh, wow, she flashed. She did get level 6 as well, so she probably didn't need a flash. I don't think I would have done enough damage, but it's not bad. Of course, if I land full combo on this guy, I might be able to kill, but it's really dependent on, like, how well I can land my Q. Since last time that I played Lux, I did mention that last time she did get buffed. Her AP ratios on her passive and also her Q went up slightly. So your burst damage is just a little bit better than how it used to be, which sometimes could be a little bit of a bonus. I'm going to try to do E into Q if I want to try to kill her. Because she's just going to base here, I'm just going to try to shove very, very quickly. Because the faster I shove, the better reset I can get off. Plus, not only am I getting a good reset, but she'll just, like, miss a lot of this wave, and I can, like, match it. Oh yeah, even if she stays, this is, like, not a bad reset, though. Well, by boots, I can, like, try to use my advantage and, like, push it elsewhere, because, I mean, the game has just begun. It can always be thrown away pretty quickly. We still are generating a pretty good amount of cash already. She'll probably base here, I'm guessing. This Vayne is, like, pushing up top lane pretty hard. We'll just auto-attack all these minions to prep them, because the faster I can shove in this wave, the faster I can, like, look to roam. I also kind of want that plate, though, firstly. I'm not just going to sacrifice getting a potential decent amount of gold here just from, like, auto-attacking this. So we'll probably do a roam on next wave, if anything, after I look. I only roam when I see an opportunity that feels like it's, like, kind of guaranteed. Or, like, it's really going to benefit the team in a good way. Dang, I really got the whole entire wave there. Nice. She missed her Q. She didn't use it on the wave as well, which is awesome. We'll just ulti just to see if I can land it onto her. When you land your E, of course, even if you pop it, the slow from your E lasts a pretty long time. Which means that it's just way easier to get them chunked and stuff. They have a Nami. There's no way that I probably can get punished very hard here unless I do something really stupid. Decent amount of damage again. She's quite low. Still have a pretty decent CS lead on her as well. She'll probably back off, like, really far here. I don't think that we can get her. Still fine, though. I have my ultimate coming up very... Oh my gosh, the Sona went so deep. That was very strange by her to do that. Oh, well. Not sure what that was about. So Ahri got... Wait, Ahri got no assist from that? Huh. Interesting. I kind of want to stay on the map until I finish my Malignance, but I need 1,500 for that to be done. Maybe this next wave, I can just push it in quickly, and I might have, like... Nah, it's not going to be enough. Oh, the Malignance buy would go so hard. She can hit me with stuff. She already used her ultimate, so the amount of pressure that she can do onto me is not really that good. I don't have enough mana to kill her, so I'm saving all of my mana just because I want to shove out. I know that we can't kill her, but what we can do is just put E on the wave like this, so when the next minion wave comes in, it will just, like, step over hopefully all of it. Just pop the whole entire ultimate on the wave, push out immediately. I get the perfect buy here, so I have decent CS per minute, about 9. And then I get my buy, so I can have my ultimate on a way lower cooldown, so I can use it way more frequently, and I can start pressuring her with just, again, ultimate trades to trigger first strike and stuff like that. Plus, Cashback just gave us 216 gold. The benefit of this rune is just that, technically, I have gained about 400 gold already, just from, like, that type of thing. It's very, very convenient. We'll just wait for my next E. I mean, it looks like she's trying to posture forwards, but I feel like she's just bluffing. Whenever she goes forwards, she has been playing pretty passive, so I get a little bit nervous about if, like, I'm going to get ganked by, like, Nefiri, because getting ganked by Nefiri, of course, would suck. We see that Nefiri's top lane, though. We'll just ult here and just deal a little bit of damage. I just want to get a passive proc onto her. Didn't land that, but that's still okay. She uses Charm and wastes it. Now she doesn't have anything. Bot lane is super chunked on one person or no? What HP was the Nami? Oh my gosh. Not the TP straight mid lane like that. Okay. I mean, there's no risk of me getting caught out. The Fury is kind of scary. I hope that I don't get myself killed, but this person top lane is kind of extended, and if I landed Q onto them, I probably would kill. It looks like she probably just knew that I was going up there, considering the way that she pathed away. We'll just walk over this because it doesn't matter at this point. I was trying to find a loop around play, so if I land full combo onto the Vayne, we can kill. It's not going to work out for us, though. Nice. And I didn't miss cannon too. So Ahri has no ultimate anymore. No ultimate on Ahri is kind of a big deal. Does make them quite weak. I don't think that we can catch this Nefiri. Oh my goodness, dude. That was a crazy amount of cooldowns used. That was a ton of people mid lane too, just to kill me. Man, they're so low, but I just don't have my ultimate yet. Every single person's gonna die here. Dude, all I did is kill all of her tiny dogs? Bro. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. I tried. Nefiri is kind of the strongest member of their team, so I figured that that would probably be the person that I would want to try to get. Oh my goodness, dude. She almost kind of got me there. What a tragic set of events. There were so many people, like, at 1 HP, but I just didn't really have CDs, nor did I feel like I had a good opportunity to get in to, like, finish anybody. That's okay, though. I do consider Lux kind of a mid-game champion at, like, 2 items. Of course, you can, like, pop off and lane super hard and just, like, solo kill and repeat if you can land your abilities frequently all the time, but in the end, it's not the end of the world for us. I probably should have ultied the cannon, but I already missed my opportunity, so I'm just not going to bother. There's a ward in there. I'm guessing this is warded for her to step up like that. Misses her ability. I'll just ulti for first strike money again. How much money are we at? 257. It's not bad. It's all about the gold gen, so we get our item spikes sooner. This Nami's kind of just living mid. Somewhat. That is a lot of people bot side, and this Sona is so extended. Dang, both of you guys. I tried to predict that Ahri would try to stop this, but this Nami I feel like would be killable if we like committed resources with Kha'Zix and me, but it doesn't look like he really wants to go. Dang, that was really close to landing on her too. Oh well. I got to defend bot lane somewhat. I think Tristana should be the one to defend next though, so I'll just go back mid to collect the wave. It is a cannon wave too. Kha'Zix and I mean, Sona just is, like, not really that strong of a champion just yet. She takes time to scale, and she doesn't really have much opportunities to, like, assist the team. Sad, but just the way it is. Sona usually becomes a massive champion at, like, 2 to 3 items, plus when she finishes her passive, because it gives her ability haste for the rest of the game permanently. She has sweeper. Dang, can't kill, but it was close though. And the rest of the team is dying on that side. Oh, never mind, that person dies. That's huge. I'm gonna try to escape this Ahri because she's going pretty deep and I don't feel like I can really contribute too much right here. Was not able to one-shot the Nami, but it is what it is. Did you get the objective at least? Yeah, at least we got the objective. Yo, Sona, let's chill. I'm worried about our HP here. You have ultimate coming up? Yeah, but I don't really have that much mana. I think that will just take another base, honestly. I'm kind of an enjoyer of going Storm Surge recently. I have been liking that it like has that secondary effect that does so much damage. It's not like a crazy amount, but just that little bit of damage bonus, plus also gives like pretty nice stats. And it's kind of inexpensive as well. Costs 400 less than the Shadow Flame. Nami's kind of everywhere, huh? Neferi was able to secure the dragon. I can hit mid a little bit, but ultimate... Oh, okay. Did not realize Neferi was just going to all-in you like this, dude. That's a crazy amount of damage, bro. Jeez. The amount of damage Neferi just did with, like, a single combo was nuts. And Kha'Zix is unable to kill, too? Dang, this game is just looking worse by the moment, but... I kind of feel like this type of rune page still is, like, not bad for slowly becoming online, so... Let's just have to, like, go for the objectives of getting probably the bounties. If we get the bounties, it is going to make the game so much easier because everybody keeps on living whenever I try to burst them with, like, 1 HP because a lot of them are just more fed than me. I landed full combo onto Neferi, but there's no way I could just, like, kill Neferi like that. Especially not with them having a shield, too. Ahri shoving bot lane. I want to try to obviously pick, but it's not really the easiest, I would say. We'll just ulti for some poke, I guess. I mean, she has no ultimate now and is 1 HP. Good pressure. It'd be cool if I could do something with the pressure besides just, like, only get her ultimate, but I do feel like the enemy team just has more control over the map. Like, I'm wondering if Neferi can just one-shot us. Okay, cool. Well, we found Neferi, and she didn't activate her W. I tried to hold on to my E and not use it immediately, but as soon as they weren't activating it, I decided just to throw it out. A lot of times, assassin champions will, like, try to find you on side lane, and I felt confident that with my Kha'Zix nearby, I wasn't just gonna, like, immediately get killed. Ahri should still have no ultimate for a little bit, which is a pretty big advantage for us, of course. So she has ultimate back up? That's absolutely wild, but okay. I guess that they just have it. Jeez. I can't believe that it comes up that quickly. I know that she has malignance like me, but I mean, my ultimate is definitely shorter seated than theirs. I just want to buy something because whenever I buy something, I'm going to be getting some money so then I can have more gold again. So 440 so far was earned from this, and 405. So now we've gained about 850 gold, which is enough for about a blasting wand. And of course, as I continue getting more items, hopefully we can start generating even more money, which will feed back into just getting that death cap eventually, because a death cap buy will go so crazy this game. Quite scared about getting ganked by, like, Neferi right now, so I'm trying to show some respect, but also still clearing out the wave, like, a little quickly, so I can still, like, rotate around the map and try to follow the Ahri, because I don't know if she's going to try to pick off my team and stuff. I'm just sitting on a pink ward because it's safe. That's warded. Kha'Zix is bot side. Where even is Neferi? Okay, well, thankfully we get one kill. This guy is just gonna ulti me. I'm probably just dead, I'm guessing. They kind of just walked straight into it and just started fighting, and I don't have flash or anything. Feels like we're pretty late on every play, like, as a team. Oh, well. I mean, I did the best that I could with where I was. There was no way for me to get out of the situation once it happened like that. I was able to at least take down somebody beforehand. Oh my gosh, the Vladimir. Darn, I think Kha'Zix smited but just failed. But Tristana was able to be ignored and got a triple kill. Nice, dude. Man, I definitely didn't want to lose something like that, but in the end, I mean, I don't think that we could have really had any other outcome besides what happened. Still chilling. Game state's even. Wasn't able to push my lead too much besides mostly a CS lead onto the Ahri and just generating a bunch of money from it. Damn, Vladimir is about to kind of just kill everybody here. Hello? That guy literally had, like, no kills previously, too. He was super weak. So when people respawn, it's going to be Smolder and Vayne. And sometimes you can, like, try to find a pick in a very unique situation where you go somewhere where you feel like they're going to rotate to. Because they shouldn't go together, right? Ahri might go mid, but she also might go top lane here. But she probably is gonna not be the easiest to catch. Dude, that's so crazy. You ultied so fast, but oh well. I was correct with knowing where she was gonna go. In fact, it looks like she is gonna die. Stagger deaths sometimes could be like people respawning, or stagger deaths are related to when people base and stuff. But in our case, it was death timers, and their death timers were all different. So because the death timers were so different, that means that when they go to, like, side lane and stuff, we know that there's no chance we're suddenly going to get caught out and just, like, instantly die because, I don't know, Nefiri shows up and, like, counters us. I'm just going to ulti just to, like, get some first strike money again from this guy. We're up to 500 gold earned. I mean, my ultimate CD is so dang short, there's no reason not to, right? It's only 32 seconds at this point. I want the blue buff badly, though. One of the downsides of doing the build that I'm doing, and also the rune page, is that we don't have any sort of mana runes. We don't have mana flow, and you can go so quickly if you don't get blue buff. She's probably gonna die kind of quickly here. Killing somebody that is... Dang, you can't even slow that guy. Oh, let's just ulti here just to try to help. Okay, it turns out that I was able to help a little bit better than I expected. Yeah, the Nefari's just trying to one-shot Sona because, I mean, if they just ulti her, as you saw, it almost is just an instant kill, but they only killed our Fed Tristana instead, and they did use a ridiculous amount of CDs, and whenever they use CDs to kill your allies, that's, like, your opportunity to try to help out, usually with picks and stuff, because you know that they can't just immediately all-in you and kill you. This Vladimir is trying to do something that was probably not the smartest. So he's most likely... Oh, no, he has Zhonya's. Thank goodness. If he didn't have Zhonya's there, that could have been so much worse. Dang, the flash. If they didn't have flash, I think we probably could have gotten them too, but... I also don't even have, like, much to kill them with, thankfully, We can finish them at the end. The Sona queued the freaking wave and maybe miss cannon for some reason. I don't know why she did that. Ultimate's already coming back up. I don't know where Vayne is. Vayne is super threatening because she has Wit's End, and when she has Wit's End, then that little bit of magic resist, usually versus... Or before I buy Void Staff, you can't one-shot them. It just, like, will never work. You'll almost kill them, and they'll just be 1 HP, and because she's a Vayne, the tumble makes it so after I do my full combo, I won't be able to finish afterwards. So going side lane is super scary. We do see that she is rotating up, but I still might be able to, like, clear this a little bit. I'm just gonna ulti the wave because I don't want to miss the cannon since it's just worth so much money. Dragon is coming up, so I don't even want to be side lane that long, too. I kind of want to start helping out the team. I'm just going to try to check for, like, where the enemy team is. This is super scary position to be in. Because, like, I had a feeling that they were just, like, on the Baron, but Kha'Zix, like, is not walking in to check it, and I can't, like, go. At least we could maybe try to do the, Dragon afterwards. I had a feeling that they were just doing it the whole time. I wonder if this is warded or not. This is a good position where, on reset after Baron, they might show up, and you can just, like, poke somebody out. Okay, we got a little bit of poke onto Neferi, but that's about it. Neferi did use E and W. Nobody's defending top just yet. I'd be a little bit careful about letting Vayne just continue free farming guys. Because she's gonna continue taking our base since nobody's matching them and they still have Baron too. I mean, I can't even defend this versus her, but I'll try. I'm so bad at defending versus something like a Vayne. So we'll just lose the inhib since the team doesn't want to defend it. Kind of just the way it is. If you overextend because you're like, oh my gosh, like my team's so dumb, I have to do something, you're just going to get yourself killed. You legitimately, the best play to do is just sit back and just let her do whatever she wants, but don't let her end the game just by trying to wave clear even though they have Baron and it's like difficult to deal with. Okay, so they don't really have much magic resist, so I feel like I still just go decap in hopes of just being able to one-shot their super squishy characters. Plus, when I finish decap, my cashback value is going to be higher than other items because decap is one of the most expensive items, so I'll be able to get a lot from it. We've earned almost... I think we've earned about 1.1k right now. I guess I can just ulti just for the hell of it. I mean, if it lands on her, I get a little bit of money again. Did over half of her HP from a single ultimate. I'm level 16 now as well. We've now earned 1.3k. If Neferi ultis me, I might instantly die because they don't have Zhonya's. Zhonya's is really effective, and I never build it. It's gonna maybe be a problem, potentially, since I don't know if I could even, like, shield to survive. Ultimate CD is only 25 seconds at this point. Only one more dragon from Soul. Tried to just go for a little pick because, I mean, it's only a 25-second CD, so might as well just attempt it. You never know. This is aborted. Let's just clear it out. Clearing out all of their vision, of course, is quite good, but nobody's defending bot lane again. I could just try to free farm top. I'm just so worried that my team's going to do some stupid fight and make the game so much harder if they get caught. Because if you ever go side lane, the enemy team will usually try to initiate because they can see, like, the whole entire point of League macro play is usually just like, okay, if I go side lane, that's numbers disadvantage. Sometimes they might even, like, sit around and just try to pick you. Like, if Neferi once again showed up and just pressed ultimate onto me, I think I just die. But no objective is up, so technically there's no reason to do anything right now because top lane already shoves out on its own, so we know that most likely they're going to be bot lane, because why would most people be up here at this point? I have my full completed item, and we have it at a good timing to do dragon too, which is pretty convenient. I'm up a lot of farm on this Ahri now. 600 AP. Vayne is going crazy. A little bit of over-aggression, guys, I feel. We'll just ulti, but I know it's not gonna probably kill anybody. Dude, this guy is literally only going underneath turret to kill me. That's so wild. They ignored every single thing just to try to kill me. How do we even have a shutdown? That's the other crazy thing is that, I mean, our team is losing so hard, but yet I have a shutdown. I did the best that I could. We did get to kill Ahri. She didn't Zanya's, nor did she try to ulti away from it. So I did get to help out the team a little bit. Of course, it's very nice when that happens. My last item should probably just be a Zanya's, and we just don't go any form of flat, or not flat pen, but just don't go void staff. It's most likely too risky because, as you saw, Nefiri doesn't even need to land too many abilities to kill me. And even like barrier and shields don't really help because she has Serpent's Fang, and it really does reduce the amount of damage that she takes by a pretty huge amount. The fights should be maybe over kind of soon, like where the game could be legitimately done very, very, very soon. So I'm just gonna build a blue pot because of that. Dang, they pulled it out kind of hard. Oh, I don't even know if this is really going to be that good of a play, bro. I feel like we probably just look for a pick, if anything. Because as they come in... I guess we can try to finish it. Screw it. You guys got it. If I ever just got hit by a Nefiri ultimate, we're instantly dead. Like, the amount of damage that she does is so nuts at this point. It would be good if Nefiri, like, burned their stuff on somebody else. And we just try to, like, pick afterwards. I can use my ultimate a lot more frequently now, of course, too. Just try to hit people. There. Did, like, 1.3k. Decent amount of first strike probably was generated, too. Nami was very chunked. Once again, I don't know how easily I could survive. Usually, once you shove, you look for vision control first before you commit to, like, going very deep, because if you go too deep, you can actually get caught. I need blue. Blue kind of just goes on everybody at this point, but yeah, I'm down to also have blue buff. It's very nice. Kha'Zix is in a good location for a pick play. I landed my ultimate, which helped him out, so he could one-shot that guy. I'm still worried that Nefiri might jump on me. Hopefully nobody gets caught. So, because we shoved out mid, and then just went for, like, vision control, and Kha'Zix got into a good sweeper spot, that kind of set up a nice play with our team comp, because, I mean, honestly, our team comp only really can pick. It's kind of, like, bad otherwise. Looks like we actually just win because they just can't even stop us here. After all of that effort, I guess we just kind of won through running it down mid after my team traded Dragon. Whenever the enemy team is doing a big objective, like, for instance, they were doing Dragon, depending on what your team comp is, they can do it so quickly. Just because I didn't rotate to Baron wasn't too big of a deal. The biggest people to be there to, like, really influence how quickly we do it is, like, Kha'Zix, Tristana, and even Vladimir probably has a good amount of CDR at that point, so is Ida's a lot. If I was playing, like, a Zir or Ryze, those champions have consistent damage. That's why I was more so caring about trying to, like, slow them down and put myself in a position to stop that. But hey, we got to win the game. I did most damage on my team, and we generated and made a pretty ridiculous amount. We basically got about 1,800-ish gold just from these two things combined, and we're able to make a comeback. I'm curious about, like, how far behind we were that game. Oh, we were actually never far behind. We just started winning. But it still felt kind of difficult, to be honest, because we were, like, never making good plays as a team, really. Sona also probably scaled pretty well. Sona scaling gets really bonkers later on because all she does is she runs around with you, just, like, speeding you up and, like, healing everybody. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned if you want to see another one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the LUX. I just got a pretty crazy first strike proc off, but you guys are literally walking into them for some reason. Aw, dang, I actually messed that up by using my E the way that I did. Well, I probably can't kill anybody here, but I'll just, like, back away for now. I'll use my potion. I still have barrier, so this should be fine. So, not bad for the early game, even though I'm going to be the one that, like, really gets, quite punished from this. And I didn't barrier that because it didn't look like it was going to hit me, because I thought that it wouldn't come out as fast as I thought. Oh, well, I kind of wanted to base anyways. I probably don't want to stay inside a lane at such low HP in the first place. Such dedication to invading me, it's very true. They were very dedicated. Fast base. It's not bad. It actually surprisingly might have been the best case situation besides like dying there. Like, I sure it sucks giving her money, but like, holy crap, being inside a lane when you're super low means you usually miss out on so much farm, which is such a big deal usually. So I won't be that concerned with it just yet. I'm just gonna try to freeze this. Even though she just prevented herself from going across that, at least we didn't, like, we're still not really getting punished. She wants to get splinters, and she's not really getting splinters because she's not hitting me with 2 abilities consecutively. Auto attacker for big damage. Tried to go for a pretty greedy trade, I guess, and failed, sadly. I have barrier, and I knew that she used stun pretty recently, so I was trying to abuse that fact, but I just got myself kind of chunked because of it instead. They should be able to get the cannon. I really want to get that minion no matter what, because I'm worried about getting comboed here, so that's why I'm using my abilities to farm with. I didn't get hit by her. She used every single ability. If you ever need to, like, juke opponent abilities, you have to, like, step up towards the minion to pretend to hit it and then not hit it, and then they use everything to try to get you, and you can usually, like, win through that. So that's really all I did there to try to make it a bit more even for myself. We should be able to get that. She'll try to stun me. But even though she stunned me there, it doesn't really feel like I'm probably going to get punished very hard. Dang, Shaco might not be able to get. Dude, that's so frustrating. Oh, no, he did. Never mind. We'll take a 1-for-1. You are AP Shaco, so I guess it kind of makes sense that he wouldn't be very good at, like, really fighting that very well. We'll take it. The game state definitely looks better for us than it does for them, in my opinion, because you could see that my bot lane is pretty even, but I would say that Kalista is pretty difficult to play. Top lane is losing pretty hard. So it all worked out in the end. When you have to play from behind, it's just mainly focused on just... I mean, you kind of just play the same way. You just have to be a little bit more careful about doing trades when they have a higher level than you. So, like, when she goes for last hits, then I look, and if it doesn't land, that's okay. We play far away. She'll try to trade versus us when we do stuff, but she used her Q there to stun me, so then she doesn't really have a good trade opportunity in the first place. Because ultimately, the way that she wants to trade is usually using her Q to damage me, not just to, like, do that. Got a little bit of a trade-off. She'll stun again, I just shield myself. She didn't hit me with the damage portion of the Q again, so I didn't really take much damage again. I'm trying to be very respectful of keeping this wave here because I'm worried about her level 6 all-in, because her level 6 all-in might be too insane for me to handle. She might try to stun me, but if she stuns me, that's, I guess, a good timing for Shaco to gank. I mean, I got her a little bit chunked. That's all I can really do. I'm level 6 now. Nice, she dies. Well played. And now, we can just shove this whole entire wave using my ultimate. I don't think I can get a plate, and the game is just completely back to being extremely favorable for us after that. I mean, one of the best things you can ever do is that if you're on the losing side is to just hold the wave, because you might have a jungler or support that could help you a lot. So even if it's just a single caster minion, I tried to just leave one behind, so when the new wave arrives, it starts fighting and getting stuck here, so their wave will come closer to my turret to put her in more danger than it puts me in danger. If I had my ultimate, obviously I would use it, but I don't. Lost chapter proc. Now I'm over-leveled on her, too, which is very convenient. I'll just put down a pink ward. This Colette is literally 0-5. I guess the game's just over through top. I mean, when people just int like this, there's, like, no way for the enemy team to really come back, usually. It's very difficult to win with somebody losing so hard. Probably was, like, caused by level 1, I guess. Some people get so tilted off of level 1, they're like, wow, cool, my lane got 2 kills and I got nothing, so I'm going to be weak for the rest of the game. Thanks, guys. And then just doesn't want to play anymore. But also could just be maybe the Jax are just too skilled. You never know. Just chuck out some abilities, try to land them. It's okay if it doesn't stick. I mean, the goal is just trying to poke her out of lane, but it's not the easiest to do, obviously. Callista was able to die bot side. I have a ward here to try to find, like, a pick, because sometimes people will step up in such a way that you can, like, try to cheese them. She's not going to step on that. It was kind of close, though. I don't like that they're doing dragon. Oh, my teammate's not helping me. Interesting. He's just running straight towards dragon. I thought that I was trying to do a bait play for my Shaco, but he didn't even realize that I was trying to catch the Swain and just ran away. Alright, well, whatever. I mean, not much that I can really do if people don't really want to play around that, so... Wow, that actually landed. Well played. I'm pretty sure Shaco would have been able to kill him. Shaco's pretty strong, and when people get below a certain amount with Shaco, his ability does bonus damage the lower they are, his E. I think that he was low enough to allow that to kill him. I'm just going to reset here because I'm not comfortable being this low versus a Syndra. Sure, I might have a barrier and stuff, but I'd prefer to just get probably a good reset off instead. Oh, she might stop me? No, she won't. I have my Sork boots, so I'm able to run around the map a little bit faster. I kind of like going tier 2 boots kind of early on versus other mages that feel like if you get hit by their abilities, it's a huge deal, and getting hit by Syndra stun does suck. And just that little bit of movement speed sometimes can really change the outcome of the fight. Dude, that Shaco box lasted literally 0 seconds. Wow. I thought that the box spear was gonna set up the cane so I could, like, use my combo, but I guess it's just not possible. Oh well. Oh my gosh, the Kled almost got the Shaco, and the Shaco was honestly worth a decent amount of money. Thank goodness he didn't die. Syndra's probably going to be able to, like, clean this up, I think. Wow, Shaco went in? He's just dead now. So now Syndra's going to get so fed off that. Why did he do that, dude? Syndra just killed Shaco and Jax, right? Yeah, so they're giga fed now. They're busted as heck. That's alright, though. They have a really squishy team comp. I do hate Kayn. Kayn is such a frustrating pick to go against as Lux because he probably goes Edge of Night and then I could just never pick him, it feels like. But we'll try. No stun on her anymore. Playing with AP Shaco sometimes can be kind of tough. You have to figure out ways of playing around his boxes. We have to like set up objectives pretty well. I guess I'm thankful that we have a split push champion that seems to be fed, because I feel like winning with split push with something like AP Shaco becomes better. She's gonna come back so strong, dude. Yeah, and she's fast, which sucks. I hate playing versus fast characters. I'm just gonna ulti for a little bit of poke. Whenever you land your E, it does slow them down, and obviously I can like try to get an attempt off like that. And now that she's chunked, if she does stick around for a long time, we might have a chance of just being able to land one more combo onto them to kill them. They might just reset too, though. You never know. Kayn's topside. It feels like the enemy is doing pretty massive respect here to whether I can gank or not. Dang, she is literally playing with fire. Can you imagine if I had my ultimate there? Nice. Does my team need help? I feel like they don't. Okay, I got an assist, I guess, off of it. I was hoping that maybe Cinder would try to rotate to help out her team and then, like, get caught. Didn't work out that way, though. Oh, nice. That person dies. I'm probably dead too, though. Oh my goodness. I had to play on top of the Shaco box. Okay, a nice 2v2, Shaco. We popped off there together, didn't we? The Shaco box doesn't even fear when Kayn leaves, because when Kayn leaves, he's still, I wonder if this guy's gonna flash on me. When Kayn leaves, he's, like, still immune to, like, getting crowd controlled, kind of. So what happened is that he didn't even get feared by the initial box, and his Q still went off and almost got me. Regardless, though, we'd have our first spike point. I'm just gonna go, you know what? No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe we just go Horizon Focus this game so we can spam more frequently, but they honestly do have a pretty squishy team comp, and landing my abilities onto their squishies does mean that I kind of want to one-shot them. I do like Storm Surge, but I was able to afford a full Needless. Whenever I can afford a full Needless as a second item purchase, I usually try to go for it, because, I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous amount of AP that you get from just a component. Man, it's so impossible to actually, like, catch this guy if she plays, like, really, really, really far away. She kind of is. This is warded as well, so I can't really, like, do anything, probably get a pick off or anything, too. Is this guy gonna, like, walk into Kayn or something? Why is she playing so aggressive onto him? Nice. Massive poke. I got her flash because she disrespected. That is always one of the risks of ever roaming, dude. Whenever you roam, if you have control of the lane and they have to get back to the wave, especially after I already shoved in the wave, so they're going to start missing minions. If they want to be not greedy, they have to go all the way around and they'll lose stuff. So they feel probably very confident that, like... Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I have my ultimate, but I can't kill him with my ultimate from this HP. I maybe could have just saved my flash and just used barrier too, I guess. Could have been decent. Just check out my Q. You never know if it might land or not. I'll try to clear out this vision. Dude, I'm sorry. I could have killed him there, and it's all my fault that we didn't kill him because you feared him when your Shaco box popped, and I honestly didn't realize that it was going to pop like that. I'm pretty sure Alistar is just dead. In fact, am I dead too? There's so many Shaco boxes that it seems that I might be okay for a second. I don't know if Kaisa can kill anybody here. There's another Shaco box there. He almost ran into it, but he didn't. Man, what a terrible situation off of just one single misplay. I also used my ultimate because I thought that I landed my Q on Kayn when I didn't, and that used it on the useless Kled, so that also was a big deal too. Oh well, it's my fault. Those were some of the mistakes that I made. I do think that there was other mistakes too. Like, for instance, Alistar has like 10 deaths. That guy is kind of just running at them and probably just fighting on repeat. Not really caring about if he dies or not, which can sometimes not be that smart and make the game a little bit more challenging when you die so frequently. Because we probably could have disengaged and just ran towards Syndra instead of continuing to fight there. We'll just use my ultimate to secure all those. Man, I'd have a feeling... Never mind. I was going to say that maybe we'll get caught out bot side, but I guess not yet. The Syndra could be down here, though. Which is spooky. She still could be just brush camping. Because that's what most people do when they side lane. They just sit inside of a brush and just wait for you to show up. I had a feeling she was going to loop all the way around. My team won topside, well played. She has a Cosmic Drive, so she's really fast too. So when she catches me, it's going to be bad. I'm just going to shove in the wave because I have my full item, and this is another case of, like, she left for a moment, and then she's going to miss a little bit from it. Plus, I got a good wave shove out, and I can just, like, take a reset. Another item completed. Cashback gives me money again. We have generated 252 this game in 20 minutes, which is, I think, way less than last game, but this matchup was not easy, especially after I accidentally, like, threw away, that kill early on where I just like straight up died level 1 and like set myself really far behind for the rest of the game. Alistar? Huh. New Kled, huh? New Kled. At least I was able to kill the Kayn, because that guy is the person I really care about. I don't really care about the Kled dying. Sure, it might be nice because I can get more money from him and stuff. One of the biggest Kled buffs that, or like changes that they gave him was that when Kled now gets his remount, it's instant. There is no animation. It just does it. So that's kind of why he was able to do that. I don't have any way that I can stop them, guys. Even if I rotated that, I don't think I could have stopped them either. They just have a kind of a good team comp there to do that. I feel like I haven't seen our Jax all game, but oh well. I mean, I'm sure that he'll find his own moment to shine, right? Because he's kind of one of the strongest members of the team, and he has been for a long time. There was like a big fight topside though that like did work out in our favor when I wasn't there too. I'm just gonna ulti this guy, do a little bit of poke damage to him since my Alistar comboed him and did decent damage to him. Got first strike money from that. Yeah, I'm so bad at doing dragons because this is like the reason why last game I was zoning Baron instead of doing Baron, because my type of damage is just like not good for consistent damage. What are you guys even fighting over? We got the objective. I don't even understand. Interesting. I don't know what the team just did, but it definitely made the game a lot harder because now they just get to do objectives when there was no reason for us to lose mid lane turret. We're literally losing mid lane turret because somebody tried to initiate or something. It seems like people are blaming the Kai'Sa on it, so I guess it was probably her who did it. Oh, well, I guess. Baron's the next objective. Our Jax is going to be going bot side. I have this item completed. They still have, like, not much defensive items, so I could either go with Deathcap or a Zhonya's here. I'll just base it off of whatever buy I get. Like, if I base and I have enough for Zhonya's, I'll buy it. But if I have the perfect buy for Zhonya's, I'll probably... I mean, not Zhonya's, sorry, Deathcap, then I'll just do that instead. Okay, I managed to kill one of their most important targets. Dang, do I actually die here? I'm chunking the crap out of them, but no kills yet. Dude, this fight's so freaking annoying. Kane's alive. Can you really kill him? I don't think it's worth even attempting it, right? Because Kane could come for us. Alright, good team fight. I played around the Shaco boxes, so when they tried to initiate onto me and catch me, we were able to play around it and not get completely decimated. Because I have the perfect buy for a Seekers, I'm just going to go for that. If I only had enough for a Needless, I think I would have bought the Needless instead. And it is what it is. We're going somewhat fine this game. I mean, I am starting to generate a lot of money, right? At least. I don't think that my ultimate can kill this guy, but I guess I could, like, stop his base, if anything. He is not there. Darn. Was looking to stop his base, but he's just not in that area. I'm just going to rotate over and try to help out the team then instead. Holy crap, that was close. I don't want to get hit by a single thing ever. My team is kind of not going for mid-wave, so I have to play kind of far back because I don't know where this Kayn has been all this time, but if nobody defends mid, then they'll get the wave and be able to, like, shove for the turret, and we don't want that. I still don't know where Kayn is, which is still terrifying. Because I'd probably just get one shot. I've not seen him in so long. Like, where has he been this whole time? This Swain has Rukern. We'll just ulti him. I mean, it's not going to deal that much damage because he's so freaking tanky, but you know what? Probably worth it. Oh my gosh, I accidentally hit Callista. I was trying to hit the freaking other guy, but... Very nice. Now, I don't have much mana, and I don't have mana regen stuff. So the most important thing is probably just looking for Kayn pick. Oh, he's dead, right? No, the Kai'Sa ultied in when she probably shouldn't have. Still, like, decent, though. I have Zhonya's here, so I'm not gonna die. Not yet, at least. Dude, our Jax is kind of just, like, trying to kill this guy. Aw, I tried landing E plus ulti. The Kai'Sa just doesn't need to go in. Like, if Kayn gets hit by the box, he's gonna get super chunked, and there's more, like, areas where there's, like, no danger of us losing the Baron. So she doesn't have to do that, because she technically gave him a way to kill, plus also the DPSing of the Baron is mostly her. Believe it or not. AP Shaco is complete trash at doing Baron because, I mean, his boxes die very quickly. But meanwhile, Kai'Sa shreds Baron. So she was our only Baron damage. So that makes it so much worse. Man, I just literally popped off that fight so hard still. It doesn't even matter. Oh my gosh, not FF, I don't really care. Guys, please stop fighting. It's okay. Obviously, it's kind of frustrating that a lot of these fights really feel strange and bad, but it is what it is. Unlucky. Well, we were just barely out of range there. I mean, everybody makes mistakes in a game, but the thing is that Kai'Sa's mistakes have been the biggest one so far, so that's why Shaco's frustrated. I don't really type about it, but there's a big reason why. It's because we had free Baron, technically, and then she kind of ruined it. Deaths don't matter. It's okay to die sometimes. My strength as a character is definitely becoming quite weak because of how much magic resist they're building too. I don't know why she went AP Kai'Sa of all things. The Kayn died bot side, that's like obviously a massive thing. The only person that matters here is the Callista, but there's really no way to get on top of them. I'm probably just dead here, sadly. The Swain is kind of just like a bit of a problem, isn't he? A little bit. Why is she going AP Kai'Sa? Is that really the best thing to go for when we have so much AP on the team? I've never had a case of whenever I try to type to somebody being like, you should build this instead, that they actually do, so that's why I'm not even bothering typing. Literally never works. Telling them like, hey, can you change your build to AD or something? I don't think that they would listen. Let's just buy a blue trinket, I guess. Getting death cap is honestly like not even that important anymore because it feels like they're I take it back. I mean, we can still try to kill their like squishies, but it is quite tragic that so much of this game feels like it's riding on the non-squishies. Jeez, dude, I got terrified that I blue trinketed just to like see if I could like see Kane from using that. Is that the real guy? No. For some reason I thought I was tricked by my own Shaco. Okay, big damage onto a lot of them. Like, the Kallista's almost dead. Kaisa doesn't really land any W's, but at least we got the Kane thing. Kaisa, if you can kill this Kane, it would be so gigantic, dude. I don't know if you can or not, but it would be a huge play for us. I guess I can just try to steal it if they do it. I'm getting a little bit crushed over here, guys. She just flashed on the enemy Shaco thinking that it was him, but it wasn't. Let the Swain thing expire. I was able to finally burst that freaking guy, dude. He's so annoying, but too bad there's like no way to probably still stop this from being done. Because I don't understand how Mia and Shake could probably win this. Okay, I managed to find the play on the Callista because I felt like she would probably rotate, which she did. And that rotation was not very smart, so picked her off through just better understanding of how she was probably going to play it, which is super far away. I'll just use my ultimate to clear that. I have a full decap. Void Staff. Please, I need the Void Staff so badly. They have so many tanky people now. I really want to get blue buff too, but nobody's going to be taking it on our team, and I don't want to go solo it. I feel like it's going to take too long. Alright, well, getting his flash is pretty decent. We don't always have to get kills when we find a pick. It's always good to just be able to force somebody to use an important summoner that they're not going to have for next time. Syndra is like busy with Jax. I don't know if Jax is going to get caught by Kane. We have to be worried about that. Usually if you ever want to get vision control down, you like shove out mid, and then after you shove out mid, then we can like look for control of the game through trying to hit the turret and stuff. Why are we backing away, guys? The Kane is top. It doesn't make any sense why we're not fighting this immediately. They literally don't have a team comp. The Kane is not here. Like, that was weird that nobody realized that, but whatever. It is what it is. I can't really control that. I tried to shield him, but he just flashed onto me, which got me snared too. Dude, this Syndra won't die! And Kaisa missed W. Darn, she mistimed it. I'm glad that I didn't instantly die when there's a Kalista just running at us that's not threatening whatsoever, since nobody was really in the area that was gonna kill us. It was making me very nervous when it felt like I was just gonna get ditched for some reason. We're still kind of far away from Void Staff, man. It's feeling like I still need to buy a lot of items just to get it. I actually lose a lot of AP by buying that. I guess I just won't for a second. Mid needs to be defended again. I hate this position that I'm in. It feels like I'm gonna get, like, caught. Also, we're not really caring about mid-first shove, which is bad. Getting mid-first shove is huge. I wish I had blue buff so I could spam more frequently without feeling like I'm gonna go but nobody ever goes bot side to grab that blue buff for the entire game. A lot of people are fighting bot side, so... Nice, dude. That was a really good pick. I'm glad that them trying to initiate and make a play happen while they have people trying to make a play happen on the opposite side of the map didn't work, because that's not something that should ever be allowed. They tried to initiate on me, of all people, when... Damn. Oh, okay, never mind. Not damn. We were able to kill them. It's only this guy and nobody else. Okay, do the dragon. Yeah. Do the dragon, it's easier. I have 3,000 gold. The Kayn has GA. It's okay, though. What's important is trying to stop him. I maybe could have won for him there. I might have just gotten that guy. That guy should lose his GA because he went for me. I'd hit him again, but he's not going to die just yet. Now he's finally dead. I don't have any mana, so I'm just We got the dragon, boys. We don't need to do anything more than that. We should be grateful. Dude, I have generated so much money this game. I've generated like 2.3k. Boom. Okay, now I also just bought an item, so it's even more. Are they on it? No. I didn't know if maybe, like, Kalista would be trying to do it or something. Could be something she attempts. Dude, I wish that this guy would grab freaking blue buff. Why is nobody grabbing blue buff ever on my team? Nobody likes getting blue, guys? What? How long has our blue buff been up during this game? Guys, Kaisa and Kalista. I mean, Kalista and Syndra are both 1 HP because they walked straight into my stuff. Please. This is our one opportunity. Okay, cool, we get it. Sick, guys. I'm glad that we were able to punish them. I'll just look for another ultimate, because I didn't know which way she was rotating, because you never know. Nice! Even a pick onto this guy would be huge if we can kill him. Nice. Huge play, Kaisa. Massive stuff. They're just pushing out mid, and if nobody rotates to stop it, it's bad. So I hope you two are able to handle being on your own here. I'll just use my ultimate, you never know. Might land. Now, we want to use this Baron in Siege. Let's try to siege the stuff, guys. I will just use my ultimate on CD to just poke them over and over again. Did I not buy another blue pot? I guess it's still on for a little bit. Dude, that was so freaking close. I don't feel like Kaisa should be playing as safe as she is. It's right, though. Okay, guys, I got her low again, so she'll probably have to base. So this next wave, we can hopefully do something. I just hit the Swain and was able to chunk him a little bit. Nice play, guys. Nice. Ace. We win. GG. Took a while, but hey, you know what? We did it. 1,200 on that and 1,250 on that. So we generated 2.5k gold this game. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Have a great day and all that. Stay tuned if you want to see the arena game. And I will see you guys in the next one and all of that stuff. The game was very strange with, like, decision-making of, like, these fights, plus also, I didn't like how we didn't feel like we set up very well either, in my opinion. I felt like our setup could have been so much better for a lot of the objectives. But oh well. Alright, see you guys later, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are... What? Welcome to the arena gameplay, guys. We are starting off with some pretty trash ones, unless I was to go tank LUX, which definitely does not really sound too good. Oh wait, you have tank engine too? Dude. But are we even ever going to be able to kill them? I'm doing tank engine LUX, dude. Me and you are going to be trying to get some kills, because how this works is that every single time you get a takedown, you get HP for the rest of the game. And it stacks. So as long as we get kills, it'll be fine, but I feel like it might be kind of difficult to do that. Because we could just go like Riftmaker and stuff too. Okay, cool. Well, he has an AFK, so we just automatically get a win then. I feel like just taking this guy down in the beginning is probably the best thing to do, just because, why not? We'll just kill this guy afterwards. Sorry, Pike. I mean, you have an AFK, so that's tragic for you. If we both get Twin Mask, this is gonna start going so crazy, because Twin Mask increases or gives you stats based off of what your teammates' stats are. And if we both have something that benefits from each other of having like bonus HP that scales with percentage, I think it starts getting pretty unfair. So that's kind of why I want this, because it seems kind of funny, because if we do that, plus we get like a Riftmaker, then it's going to be so nuts. We will be giving both of each other so much HP. Let's just do reroll. And then if we get even luckier, another thing that could make us extremely broken is that there's also like adapt, which will turn AD into AP. So if you had that plus like Overlord's Bloodmail on both of us, we both will be giving us so much AD based off of our HP. I don't know. The feedback loop of how crazy this could get is insane. Like, if we get lucky, it's all luck. But hey, sometimes doing the like stuff that is like luck based is kind of goofy and fun and different than just like playing standard, because obviously standard Lux is just go with like detonation orb and just damage, right? Just get the... Sure, if you get like Jeweled Gauntlet, it could be kind of fun and stuff, but why not play a little bit different and see what we can do with a different type of gameplay? This guy is going to be super tanky. She has a ridiculous amount of Q haste. One of the downsides of what we're doing right now, also, he didn't buy boots. No, him not buying boots is a big deal. How are we supposed to win this round? Wait, can I not hit that from there? Really? Huh. I guess not. I can't go in because this guy's freaking gonna hit me. I mean, we're getting decent damage onto this guy, but... I got one of the plants, which is really good. No, I actually couldn't hit the last plant, and I'm actually going to die because of it. But at least Nunu, how Nunu functions is that he has his Q, which heals him, and it heals him for more the lower he is, and it has HP scaling, so that's why I figured that we might be able to still... Oh, is it not better just to res me here? He just griefed hard. He should have just res me from the very beginning, we would have won that round, so that's tragic, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you going to try to find Twin Mask or not? I wonder if my teammate's going to look for it or not. Lightning Rod seems fun, so I'll do that. This one could also be okay, though. Rune Carver's also good. I'm doing Lightning Rod, though. What Lightning Rod does is that it makes it so your autocast does it way more frequently, and we also get this shield that, like, comes down. Your autocast cooldowns are reduced by 1 second and benefit from ability haste, so the more ability haste we have, the more benefit we get from that. This might be a more difficult round than the last one to win, honestly. Because I feel like they deal too much damage to us. I'm going to try to just leave because honestly there's no other way to play this. The only way we win this round is that Nunu has to try to cheese it with his health. Our early game is going to be pretty dang bad, which is tragic, but it's okay. I probably should have died in a better spot for him, too. It's kind of bad that I got him killed, but oh well, it's fine. Some of these rounds are going to be more difficult than others. I'm just hoping that we don't, like, start losing so hard where we just can never come back, because that could be so bad. You're going burn effects? Got it. I think that I should just continue building things that just, like, give me more AP. Rift Maker gives me a little bit right now, but I just need something that gives me a little bit of damage. We have 300 bonus HP. I actually have more bonus HP than my teammate right now. I just have more health than him in general. Alright, let's just hope that we can find on the next augment something that goes hard. We need something crazy. These people are super squishy, so this would be the round that we could probably have a good shot of winning on. Because usually the rounds that are difficult are the ones that are tanky. How did you just one-shot that? Wait, how are you doing that? What? You just biting it does that? Nice try. All I can do is poke this guy a little bit. Nice. Good round. More HP for us. Every single round that we win, we get a little bit more Rift Maker value. It's definitely not easy to win, though. Jeez. I hope that we continue fighting squishy team comps, because those are the only comps that we can win against. Raid boss. It increases everything by a percentage, so I think that is probably one of the best things that I could get. You have Infernal Conduit, so he has more burn. I wish him luck, because there's not going to be much for me to be able to, like, help him out with. During this round, we'll see. Because this increases your health by percentage and AP, then that's just going to make my Rift Maker that much more crazy. I'm thinking about if I want to save up to try to find more Prismatics, because, I mean, still getting Twin Mask would be so wild. What? That doesn't land onto them? I'm just gonna have to run away for a second. No, I'm sorry I missed, dude. Oh, wait. Still got them. I probably have to go heal myself. I don't think that we can probably win this round, but I'll try. Yeah, it's just too difficult because, unfortunately, that person kind of just shreds us. We slowly get hit by Vi, and Vi does percent damage, if you didn't know. Still not that bad of a round, though, considering that we really do get quite tanky. And we did get not a shutdown, but kill somebody that gave us a takedown, which is awesome. Because getting a takedown gives us a little bit of money, and also, of course, benefits from the item itself. Did you not have boots these entire time? What do I want at this point? I honestly think that I'm supposed to go, like, other items that just make me tankier again. Because we just try to get augments that make us OP. That's like the best case situation. My teammate is most likely dead here, but at least you did kill him. Also, my shields are still going crazy as heck. Yeah, dude, my Sunfire Cape is also just triggering on this Singed over and over again, and it does freaking 250 a second. Like, just being nearby people will get them killed eventually. I think that we take Omni Vamp here and not the Magic Pen. Actually, I could be wrong. Maybe the Magic Pen will honestly go kind of hard. Because I already have Omni Vamp through another thing. Oh, we really need to make it to next Prismatic. The Prismatics that would go crazy are things like... I mean, Demonic Embrace, I guess, would increase our EP by a percentage, but Dragonheart and Demon King are the things that I think I'd want the most. Wow, you take all those things immediately, huh? If I just stay near him, I kill him very quickly, but the thing is that my teammate can't survive. Oh no, he did. Cool. I didn't realize that he did. Oh my gosh, the thing just kind of saved me there. The lightning rod dropping. The shield is 1.3k. Like, it's so gigantic. The amount of bonus health we're getting now is starting to increase very quickly, right? Because once again, we're just stacking percentages on top of each other for stuff. Hopefully this next augment selection will give us something also nuts, and then we can't lose next round because we've been winning, and we're not low enough to get kicked out, so we can even lose next round and we still get the item purchase, which hopefully can, like, help out later on. Autocasts is an autocast, I guess. I think I just save my rerolls for the Prismatic and just take the Blitzcrank hook, because ultimately getting people near me for my Sunfire is probably one of the best things that I can get. I still have so much more HP than my Nunu. My Nunu has not even close to as much HP as me. I have freaking 3,000 something. Oh, it's because of the raid boss, that's why. You guys can try to kill me, I guess. Good luck. Probably better to kill my teammate than kill me. Oh my goodness. This Renekton's starting to dish out the damages, dude. Oh, do I die? Dang, that's actually kind of bad. I wonder if Nunu can win this or not. Because Pyke has something to res his teammate. Oh, he messed it up a little bit. Dude, thank goodness we won. I'm so grateful that we did. My HP is still getting so crazy. Alright, we have enough to buy a Prismatic. I got Twin Mask. Holy crap, I'm getting so much stats from this too because he has a lot of HP. Too bad he doesn't have Twin Mask for himself though. Gosh, if he had Twin Mask too, I would be getting so much more. And also I'd be giving him so much too. Oh well. Our Rift Maker is giving 112 AP, which is like decent, but my Sunfire does 400 and something. We don't have ways to probably kill this Zehen, do we? Maybe we do. Doesn't seem like we really die. Honestly, I don't want to deal with them getting this stuff and healing themselves, so I'm just going to build this. Or flash over to get this. I don't know what I said with build. We're starting to take a pretty ridiculous amount of damage, but still, I don't think it's enough, right? We have 13,000 HP. Gosh. Another good win. Darn, dude, I was hoping to get... I mean, heal and shield power honestly isn't that bad, but... I'll take the fortune shard, and the reason why is because, again, we can still look for something like Dragonheart or Demon King to increase a percentage. Where the goal is find as many percentage items as possible, because the feedback loop is just way too crazy to not want that. Plus, there's probably some other decent ones, too, that I could get that wouldn't be, like, too shabby. Even though I can't get, like, Riftmaker anymore. Not Riftmaker, sorry, Rune Carver. We'll start with R, so I guess it's just the same. Free buy round. Oh, my teammate has Q ability haste, very, very short CD. No wonder he's able to survive for so long. Are you saving up for mask? Or no? Because this gives 1.4. It's like an okay amount. A lot of these aren't really that good. I'll just take the one that just gives me more HP, but I deal less. It's not bad. I believe I'm able to buy one anvil as well this round, and we'll just buy the magic pen because the most important thing is just being able to, like, deal damage with being around people. This could be a pretty difficult round to win because their Tahm Kench is kind of tanky as heck, and I still don't know if there's anybody that can kill them besides my Nunu, because my Nunu has infinite stacking damage with Infernal Conduit. Yeah, he's, like, dying fast. Like, really fast. I'm almost, like, helping him a little bit, though. I think that the Rune Carver is going kind of hard, though. Holy crap. Does he have something that increases his damage that he does? Nah. Anyways, we're top 3. I did know that this would probably not work out unless we got something, like, even more insane than this, and we didn't really find anything to make it so we could benefit harder than we did. Still pretty good, though. I wonder if he found it or not. I will just buy a Prismatic myself. We got Talisman, Gargoyles. Talisman will increase my what? My lethality. Whoa. This one at least gives us, like, a decent amount of flat pen, which is nice. So now, when, like, Zehen is near me, my Sunfire Cape does about 700 damage a second. So that kind of does add up pretty well. We'll see, though. They could have gotten stuff since then that makes it so I don't have as good of survivability as we anticipated, though. Because it looks like Zehen's not really dying, you know? That's like the biggest factor, is the hen's not dying. How do we kill him? Yeah, it's just too difficult. But anyways, thanks for watching. We tried. It was close. If only we found something else that could have been just, like, a little bit better damage-wise, or, like, if we did find Adapt, our AP would have skyrocketed, because going Overlords really does increase it by a big amount, or even finding, like, Demon King to increase it, but I'm pretty happy with that amount of, like, getting top 4 is usually, like, winning in a way, and it was kind of a unique way of playing Lux. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.